Hello my Canasta friends, welcome to Canasta Class Clinic. In this video we'll be discussing basics, tips, and strategies all about Canasta as we play on real Canasta. Our topic in this video will be discussing all the Canasta gear you need to start your Canasta game. Please put any questions in the comments below, I'll be sure to answer them. Or if you have any suggestions on what you would have done different during play, I'd love to hear from you. Let's learn to grow together as Canasta players. I'll be sure to link all of the products that I show in this video in the description below. Before we get started, be sure to connect with me by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button for videos that you enjoy while you watch it, share with your fellow Canasta players, and comment below anything you have about the topic or anything about Canasta. I really enjoy engaging with you, and for those who had comments, thank you for participating. It means the world to me that you show up each week and give me lots of love and support. You can also consider becoming a channel member. Channel members is a small monetary donation. There are 3 levels to choose from. Just click on the main channel page, and right next to subscribe, you click join. You can read all about each level. And again, thank you always for being a supporter of me. You have always been able to support me for free by subscribing, clicking subscribe, as I mentioned before, and hitting the like button, and also commenting and sharing with friends. But also please consider becoming a channel member. Thank you. On to our topic. Canasta gear. Here's a complete list of supplies for you to get your Canasta game going. You might be interested in the flip book that I created for beginners as a reference if you're new to your group or you're starting a group. It's a great reference to have at hand. You can purchase it by emailing me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. To play Canasta, it's best to have a mat to protect your tabletop, and it's easier to pick up the cards. You also need 2 full decks of cards, which is 52 cards, plus the two jokers from each, a total of 4 jokers, for a total of 108 cards. There are cards that are marked with the point values on them for easy initial meld counting and for endgame scoring. I like to have a few decks available that are shuffled for our games to keep the games flowing, and I store them in my storage container. Most people like to play with card holders for their cards for their individual deal. So there are 2 that you can choose from. There's the wood rack that has 3 levels, and there's also the black one shown here. It does come in different colors, which is a handheld holder. You might also like a revolving tray. The tray provides easy access to draw and discard, and it makes 2 piles and they don't get mixed up. No matter where you're seated at the table, you can spin the tray. Most people can shuffle 2 decks of cards easily. However, it is much easier to have an automatic shuffler. You just simply press the button and the cards shuffle. In addition to those items I've mentioned, you might be interested in having a score pad with a cheat sheet of values for your 3s and special hands. And it's a great space to enter your score, or simply use a steno notebook and tape your cheat sheet inside, which keeps all the games you play in one place. Don't forget your pencil or pen. And a nice addition to the table is a table lamp, which offers extra source of lighting as we head into the winter months. Our afternoon games seem to be ending in the dark. All this Canasta gear is listed below in the description. You can click on the links to get all the items that I've discussed. Obviously, you could just use 2 decks of cards and play the game of Canasta. You don't need all the special gear, but it does make the game more enjoyable. Be sure again to subscribe And then you can also go to the home page and you can search the magnifying glass for any topic that you might be interested in and further getting information on, or a tip or strategy. So be sure to search for topics. I have hundreds of videos out there to help you in your Canasta game. If there's something you're looking for, please email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com and I'll be sure to create a video just for you. Let's head on over to Real Canasta and play a few games. We're going to start a new game. We're going to play fast mode, which is how the computer plays. And we're going to have 5 cards after the initial meld before we can add a wild. And we're playing invisible mode so that we can chat during the game. We're going to sort our cards by rank and put out our 3s. We're going to pick a card for our turn and sort again. We're going to get rid of a card. We have to open with 125. Remember, don't forget to look for a special hand. We could maybe do a special hand, but we have a joker and a 2, and most special hands you have to have matching. So I don't think that's going to be an option. I'm going to put out a 6, a low card. The opponent's opened with queens and kings, so I can discard the king next to prevent them from picking the pack. My partner has opened, and the opponent also discarded a 4. Nice matchup with my partner with the 8s. So let's go ahead and close those 8s. I'm going to discard the 4. And now it's safe to discard those kings. I'm going to go ahead and put out these jacks since I do have 4 of them. I'll put out my 5, give my partner 1 turn to see if they have additional 5s, and I can close it on the next round. And I'm going to discard the king. I'm going to go ahead and close the 5s. And I think I'll go ahead and put a wild on the jacks. And either of these is not a good discard because they haven't been discarded, but I'll go with the 9. That was a good pickup. There's no 7s. I think there's a couple aces, but that was a good pickup. I'm going to put my 6 out, get rid of the 10. Could have put our 3 10s down and gotten out. Bummer. I was hoping we could get out. Oh, she had a lot of aces. I can't add this yet because we don't have 5 6s. We only have 4 natural. We need 5 natural. I'm going to get rid of the 4 because 4 is in 6th position. They can't pick the pack. That was a nice hand. We got 1,820. They got 1,395. Let's start our next game. We're both at 125. Sort by rank. On your turn, you will put out your 3s and take replacement cards. We have the potential for a special hand of pairs. I'm going to get rid of the 5. I need to have a 7 and a king. Oh, my partner's opening, so I'm not going to play a special hand anymore. Nice matchup with the aces. We don't have 10s and we don't have 6s. And we all have pairs. I'm going to get rid of the... Actually, let's put our aces out and let's close them. I'm going to get rid of one of the 8s to maybe bait my opponent to think I don't have 8s. Now they just put out 8s and 4s. I can get rid of the 4. And the 8s are a good discard. Moving to the right. Okay, they put queens out. We probably get rid of those queens. Gonna put out our 3 kings. Maybe my partner has some kings. And I'm gonna get rid of the 8. 8s are closed. And so are queens. Oh, I should have put out my 3 9s also. Bummer. I'm going to go ahead and put out my 3 9s. I can close the 10s. And then I can get rid of the queens. We got 1,505. They did get 2,215. They got the extra points for going out. That was a nice pickup from them. We did manage to hold them off with the 7s. They had a pair of 7s. We had 7s also. We are both at 155 because we're over 3,000. Wow, look at all these aces. We need 3 of a kind to open. Sometimes I'll hold on to aces for the points. I mean, we have 2 jokers though. We don't need all these 7s, but maybe we could play a special hand. Let's get rid of the 8. Oh, wow. Let's get rid of the queen. So we have 3, 3, 2, 2. We need 4 and then 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind for zip code. Put out your 3. Okay, let's get rid of the 10. So we need an ace, 7, or 2 to get a special hand. We also could do wilds. I'll do one more time. Maybe we'll open up with wilds since the other team isn't opening. Let's start wilds because we have 160 in wilds. And let's get rid of an ace. That's 1 ace and 1 7. 2 7s. 2 aces, 2 7s. 3 aces, 2 sevens. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put out these 4s. I think the other 4s are in there. And I'm gonna discard a queen. Oh, we have the 9s. I'll put out the 9s and get rid of the queen. Bummer. We didn't get to maybe pick the pack with the aces. Oh, my partner had 2 aces also. Probably had aces. Remember, when your partner discards an ace, they're signaling they have 2 aces. But, oh well. Okay, so we are now at 5,545. We're at 180, and the opponents are at 130. And the opponents are at 155. Let's go on to the next round. Put out your 3s, pick a new card. Oh, no wilds, so we're gonna have to go for a special hand. They got rid of a 5, let's get rid of a 6. My opponent got rid of a 4. Get rid of a 5. We're at 180. So we only have 80, 90, 110, 120. Jeez, we're gonna have to get rid of those 4s too. I'm gonna hold on to that jack. Let's get rid of these 4s also. We need higher cards. We're trying to get 180. Probably should get rid of one of the 7s. So we have 100, 10, 20, 30. That's it, 130. Oh geez. 150. We have 150, 60, 70, 80. Need another pair. I'm actually going to get rid of a 7 because I need another pair, so I need 8, 9, or jack. And they have 8 and 9, so that's not going to work. I guess my 8 will be next. Oh, they just closed 9s. Another ace. Eesh. Well, we could try for pure aces. All right, let me get rid of the 9. Let it go one more time. Oh boy. Well, I think we can do it now. We can do, let's do this. We have plenty of points. I'm going to put out the other one. Maybe she has 1. I'm going to get rid of the 8. We won't get a talon. Nice. Put out my jack and get rid of the 4. They jumped ahead with 6,575, so they're at 180 also. We only got 405 points, but we're still over 5,000, so we're also at 180. We only got one canasta, so we didn't get those threes. Pick a card, put out your three. We could try for a special hand. We have no wild, so let's get rid of the 6. We have 4 sevens, 3 fours. Zip code is 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 3 of a kind, and 2 pairs. I'm gonna get rid of the queen. Jack, ace, 9. Could get rid of the ace. Put your 3. I'm gonna get rid of a 5. To be mindful when holding all these 7s, what the other team, where they are at in the game, because we have to get rid of at least 2 7s so we don't have a penalty. A 6. Oh wait, yeesh. Aces are closed, so I can get rid of the ace. I should have gotten rid of that first. Jack, get rid of the ace, and then I'm gonna get rid of these 7s. We're getting, they only have 4 cards, 2 cards. Oh geez. Hopefully I can get rid of them. Yeesh. I just got stuck with a penalty. That was a bummer, but it was worth a try. I was trying to go for a special hand. We were going to lose the game anyway. They got 9,630. We got negative 2,060, which brought us down to 3,890. They had that pickup, which gave them some really nice points. And look at all the threes they had. They got 1,000 points just in red threes. I thank you for joining me, and you can join us next Monday at 6:30 for a new video. Please go and check out some of the older videos. They have lots of tips and strategies and some basics you can refresh yourself on by looking on the homepage at the search bar, the magnifying glass, and you can look for any topic. I hope you enjoy these videos. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next Monday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time for a new video. If you're a Mahjong player, head on over to Mahjong class on Tuesdays at 6:30 for a new release of videos. And there's lots of other videos there also that you can search on that site. Thank you for joining me and always giving me your love and support and watching my videos each week. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.